All right, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of College Football on a Bridge. We're going to go up to Michigan. We're going to talk about Eastern Michigan and their weird film noir looking field. Makes you think that your TV is messed up and you're trying to figure out how to fix it, and then you realize, oh, it's just a field. And then you're like, it's kind of cool. So, going into the 12th season under head coach Chris Creighton, which feels like forever. It's been very inconsistent. Had some really good years. Last few years hasn't been that great. Coming off a 4-8 season, um, that's the bad side of it. The good side is they are returning Noah Kim at quarterback. Transferred over from Michigan State a couple years ago. He was there, started every game last year, and is coming back for another season. Last year he led the MAC in passing, with over 2,800 yards of passing, with 18 touchdowns. So he's, one of these Porter guys who's 24 years old, going into, his whatever senior season at this point. But he's bringing continuity. Something Eastern Michigan has not had a quarterback in a while, having a back-to-back starting quarterback for 2 years. So he's back. They are bringing over Braden Bennett. He's a 6'2", 215-pound running back, coming over from Virginia Tech, Coastal Carolina transfer. So he has obviously the size, something that can get the running game going. They bring in guys like Benson. They have Benson Prosper, Antonio Floyd, and Nick Devereaux coming back over for receiving core. Their offensive line is only returning two guys. They got ravaged into the portal. So they're kind of having to restructure around that. So that could be, a big issue for this offense. They got the pieces. Is offensive line gonna hold up to allow Kim and the running game to get going and all that? Defensively, there are they lost a lot in the defense. They're having a pretty much an entirely new interior group. Their secondary, they're returning a lot. Their secondary looks really good. They are bringing back Bryce Llewellyn at safety, and Jason Marshall at safety as well. Both seniors. Jason Marshall is a 6'2" safety. So you got the guys there. You got Barry Manning at linebacker, come back for his senior year, and overall, just kind of you're bringing in you're bringing back some guys, but not a whole lot. But there's enough there that you should be able to kind of build around. Last year went 4-8. This year, they start the year against new MAC member Sacramento State. That's a home game. Then they got San Jose State. That's a home game. So that's a good. They're winnable games to start the year. 2 back-to-back winnable games at home to start the year. And then you got to go. They got to go to go over to Lansing and play Michigan State. But Michigan State's in a transition year. They should be good, but they're in a transition year, so that kind of plays into it. Then they got at Wisconsin, who they got at Michigan State, now at Wisconsin. Wisconsin, kind of see how they go with Fickle, but they're not one of the top tier Big Ten teams, so it's definitely gonna be tough games. But they are games that you can catch it on the right time and go in there get a win. Then they got Lindenwood at Massachusetts, Akron, Toledo, at Ohio, Central Michigan, at Western Michigan, Kent State. Western Michigan's always is kind of the team to beat in the MAC. The rest of it's not too bad. You got Toledo in transition year. The Kent States, the Akrons, Massachusetts. I mean, this team should definitely be and definitely improve from 4-8. I mean, I might even flip that around to give them an 8-4 this year. I'm gonna give it right around there. So, um, we'll let's go around that 8-win season. Potential for more depending on if they can get in. Maybe they can get an upset. But looks to be a pretty decent year for them, and see if this team can get back to winning.